Hello everyone, my name is Elspeth and you're watching the Planeswalker Pantheon. Today, we are opening up a Strixhaven School of Mages bundle. This is honestly probably, after obviously booster boxes, probably one of my more favourite sealed products to open. But anyways, enough about that, let's get to it. I'll just pop this open. So, for those of you who have never seen a bundle open, I'll sort of go through the parts. So you get a little poster. This one actually has all the schools, the colleges of Strixhaven on there. You get a cool storage container. This, which basically does nothing because it can't even hold cards. And the sleeve here, if I carefully pry it open, actually folds out into a really neat poster. But yeah, it's kind of like all the recruitment banners of the Plains, different school colleges there. So that's real cool. But inside the box is what we really care about. So, first up, we get a cool oversized spin down, actually in that really cool sort of tiger's eye kind of colour. That's actually a really pretty one. You get some basic lands, some foil basic lands in this pack, but also a bundle, a promo exclusive to the bundle. It's Archmage Emeritus in this case. Get some of these little rules cards, but most importantly, 10 packs of whatever set it is. Let's get to it, shall we? Alright, let's go. Just read, actually flick through, just read through the rares. Alright. I've really been enjoying this set to draft, I think. I actually have been enjoying this more than Kaldheim. So our first uncommon is Reconstruct History. Second uncommon is Containment Breach. Third uncommon is Mortality Spear. And our rare is Sparring Regiment. So for 2 and a white, you get an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, you learn. And whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature and untap it. And our Mystical Archive card is Brainstorm. For a single blue, you get an instant. Draw 3 cards and put 2 from your hand on top of your library in any order. And we've got a foil Pilldrop Warden and our Pest token. Yep. Alright, next up. Yeah, so far I've drafted Prismari, and I've also drafted kind of Silverclaw, but a kind of splashed green. First uncommon is Zimone, Quandrix Prodigy. Second uncommon is Solve the Equation. Third uncommon is Returned Past Caller, and our rare is Conspiracy Theorist. So for 1 and a red, you get a creature, human shaman, to 2/2. Whenever it attacks, you may pay 1 and discard a card. If you do, draw a card. When you discard 1 or more non-land cards, you may exile 1 of them from your graveyard. If you do, you may cast it this turn. And our Mystical Archive card is Claim the First One. So for a single red, you get a sorcery, gain control of target creature with mana value 3 or less until end of turn. Untap that creature and it gains haste until end of turn. And we have an Inkling. Next up. Alright. First uncommon is Tenured Inkcaster. Second uncommon is Academic Dispute. Third uncommon is Prismari Apprentice. And our rare is Culmination of Studies. So for X blue and a red, you get a sorcery. Exile the top X cards of your library. For each land exiled, you create a treasure. For each blue card exiled this way, you draw a card. For each red card, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. And our archive card is Eliminate. So for 1 and a black, you get an instant. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. And we'll get that one. Alright, next. Alright. First uncommon is Master Symmetrist. I have already walked into the reach of this thing. Thankfully, I've done it early enough in the format that I don't feel too guilty. But I did it twice in a single match. Second uncommon is Clever Luminancer. Third uncommon is Practical Research. And our rare is Pestilent Cauldron. So for 2 and a black, an artifact, tap it to discard a card. Create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with, when this creature dies, you gain a life. For 1 and tap, each opponent mills cards equal to the amount of life you gain this turn. For 4 and tap, exile 4 cards from a single graveyard, draw a card. And our Mystical Archive is Defiant Strike. So for a single white, you get an instant target creature, gets +1/+0 until end of turn, and draw a card. Ooh, and we've actually got a foil rare in here. It's the Frostboil Snarl. It's the land cycle for this set. So when it enters the battlefield, it may reveal an island or mountain. Otherwise, it'll enter the battlefield tapped, and you can tap it for a blue or a red. No, that's nice. I'm going to get a Spirit token. That's pretty solid. Foil rare lands are usually good if you're wanting to play standard. Alright. First uncommon is Overgrown Arch. Second uncommon is Thunderous Orator. Third uncommon is Quintarius Field Historian. And our rare is Fervent Mastery. So this is part of the mastery cycle within the set. So for 3 and double red, you get a sorcery. You may pay 2 and double red rather than play this spell's mana cost. If the 2 and double red cost was paid, an opponent discards any number of cards and draws that many. Then you search your library for up to 3 cards, put them into your hand, shuffle, and then discard 3 at random. Ooh, and we got the Faithless Looting as our Mystical Archive card. So for a single red, you get a sorcery. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards, and you can flash back it for 2 and a red. Yeah, but that's... And we got the Avatar token for Awaken the Blood Avatar. It's not my favourite art. It just doesn't speak to me. I'm not going to say it's awful, but it's definitely not my favourite art piece. Because I've seen from the same set, for some reason, this one just doesn't translate as well. Because this artist has done a second card. I can't remember which one offhand, but for some reason, that one doesn't reach me as well as that one does. Anyways, first uncommon is Brackish Trudge. Second uncommon is a Witherbloom Apprentice. Third uncommon is Ingenious Inspiration. And our rare is Vanishing Verse. So for white and a black, you get an instant exile target monocolored permanent. And we've got a Duress as our Mystical Archive card. So for a single black, you get a sorcery. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature on land card from it, and that player discards their hand. Discards that card, not discards their hand. Wow. Alright, so we'll go through these commons again. First uncommon is Fortifying Draft. Second uncommon is Secret Rendezvous. Third uncommon is Creative Outburst. And our rare is Rushed Rebirth. So for black and a green, you get an instant. Choose target creature. When that creature dies this turn, search your library for a creature card with lesser mana value, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. And our Mystical Archive card is Gift of Estate. So for a 1 and a white, you get a sorcery. If an opponent controls more lands than you search your library for up to 3 plains cards, reveal them and put them into your hand and shuffle. Well, we've got a foil Introduction to Prophecy right there. And a Spirit. Alright, let's go through again. I've actually gotten the free block with the Scurrid Colony as well, so as much as I've made my own mistakes, my opponents have as well, but hey, it's a new set. So first uncommon is Deadly Brew. Second uncommon is Go Blank. Third uncommon is Mascot Interception. And our rare is the Fury Calm Cell, so it's the red-white land of this set. And our Mythical Archive card is Adventurous Impulse. So for 1 green, you get a sorcery. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or a land card from a moment and put them into your hand. The rest go on your bottom of your library in a random order. Alright. Alright, go through the commons again. First uncommon is Snow Day. Second uncommon is Emergent Sequence. third uncommon is Condrix Cultivator, and our rare is Augmentapugula. So for 1 and 2 green, you get a creature, troll, druid, it's a 3/3 trample. As long as you have 8 or more lands, Augmentapugulus gets +5/+5, and it's also actually a double-sided card. So it can be Echoing Equation. So for 3 and 2 blue, you get a sorcery. Target creature you control. Choose target creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of it until end of turn, except those creatures aren't legendary if the chosen creature is legendary. And our Mythical Archive card is Op. So for a single blue, you get an instant, scry 1, draw a card. And we've got a little pest friend too. This is our last pack, guys. So again, go through the commons. Alright, first uncommon is Fracture. Second uncommon is Plumb the Forbidden, which is very good. I've been playing it actually in Standard on Arena at the moment. Our third uncommon is Killian Ink Duelist. And our rare is Culling Ritual. So for 2, a black and a green, you get a sorcery. Destroy each non-land permanent with mana value 2 or less. Add black and or green for each permanent destroyed this way. And our Mythical Archive card is Cultivate. So for 2 and a green, you get a sorcery. Search your land for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal those cards, put one onto the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand, and then shuffle. Oh, we've actually got another foil rare here. It's Wandering Archaic. So for 5 mana, you get a creature avatar. It's a 4/4. Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, they may pay 2. If they don't, you may copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. And on the other side, because it's a dual-face card, it's Explore the Vastlands. So for 3 mana, you get a sorcery. Each player looks at the top 5 cards of their library, reveals a land card and or an instant or sorcery among them, then puts the cards they revealed this way into their hand and the rest on the bottom of their library in a random order, and each player gains 3 life. And we've got an add token. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, favorite, and subscribe, just to let people know that we are making content and that my content exists out there in the world. You can follow me on Twitter, links down below. You can also find me on Facebook at the Planeswalker Pantheon. Again, links are all down below. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.